on the farm, but we're in a field. So there's nowhere to hide, nowhere to go, nothing to climb up or climb into. Like you're just, who cares? Not an interesting story, but it's a mouse in the field and the cat. So you just think the mouse is doomed. And it's like this kind of field too. It's not like there's some tall grass to get, like, it's just the mouse is doomed. So the mouse starts running and the cat is running, and the cat is definitely catching up, like without a doubt, right? This is going 12 miles an hour and this is going 30. Like it, you know, you're doomed. You're just in, even if you escape this first thing, the cat's gonna get you on the next one. I mean, you have 3 acres of mowed grass. It's completely over. So what I noticed is that the mouse is running like this. Now the cat is speeding, right, accelerating. I think the mouse is pretty much at its peak, but the cat is speeding up, and just as the cat gets close enough to take the mouse down, the mouse pivots, right, turns one way or another. And then this is an accelerating cat and a lot of mass, and the cat overshoots, and the mouse now is heading over here, and now there's similar distance to the start. And of course, you know, the cat is making a turn, going to about 0 miles an hour, and then the mouse is like panicked, running towards complete empty oblivion, right? There's no saving grace. And then of course the cat is gonna speed up, and the same thing, just, I imagine by hearing, the mouse just pivots right at the moment where you know the cat's gonna try and tumble onto it and get a claw in it, and it does this. And then the cat overshoots, and the mouse is over here, and then, you know, etc. And this happened a bunch of times until, as luck would have it, the mouse, which I don't think has a forest for the trees view, right, like I do watching it, I could be like, hey, your best bet is to head towards that tree stump. It's the bet, you know. I don't think the mouse knew. To me, it seemed kind of random. And eventually the mouse lucked into having some kind of little escape into this little thicket of something just by doing this like 8 times. So on paper, the cat wins. Complete empty field, definitely can out accelerate, is the predator, doom, doom, doom. And it wasn't the case. And so we think about martial arts, I'm here, and here you come at me, tackling me, just closing distance, coming in, throwing a kick or punch, you know, whatever it might be. And for me to be able to offline as my initial plan, you could think, well, I might not suffer that blow, that's fine, but I could also just get you to expend your energy in that original direction, or put on the brakes and waste that energy to try and re-vector. So I'm actually inviting you to overrun, if you happen to be that idiotic to just be blindly racing at me, or to slow and pivot and shift your attention and your momentum. In other words, I'm using up some of your energy by moving here. Of course, I'm also buying time, and I might get a nice vector where you slightly overshoot, and I have you from the diagonal a little bit to counter something. Great. But just this is causing you to say, here's my energetic expression, and I can't, like a spear landing into a target, it can't do that. It has to apply brakes and slow down in order to pivot. And I'm sure the mouse did that, but it was a smaller effect on the overall energy expenditure than the cat. The cat's momentum just carried it because of its mass, all right?